Okay. Anyway, I'll start it off again. Hey guys, welcome back to History of Digimon Digital Monsters, Season 2, Episode 7 of my show, but this is about Episode 6. Now, I'm sorry about the video crashing earlier. I was in the middle of uploading it, but then the computer flunked out on me, so I'm hoping it works out better this time. And now, before I start talking about it again, I just want to mention I'm sorry that the first time I did this video today, it clunked. I was in the middle of doing it and then it clunked out, so I hope it doesn't clunk out this time and stuff. Anyway, and once again, before that, once again, I want to thank you guys for your support with this season of the series so far and stuff, and with the past series. And as you know, my next couple of projects will be coming up after I do all 5 seasons of the Digimon series plus the movie. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Now, I think I'll get back into it. Originally I did this video earlier, but then it clunked out again, so hopefully this time it doesn't clunk out. Anyway, this is History of Digimon Digital Monsters Season 2, Episode 7 of my show. This is about Episode 6. And Episode 6 in the English dub is called Family Picnic. Now, the way this episode starts off is it starts off with, there's a plane coming in, and then Mimi's character gets off the plane, and then basically what happens is after that, she's wondering what time it is, and she realizes that it's 8:50. Well, before I start talking about it, this episode is 21 minutes long, so I'll try to keep it maybe a bit over 20 minutes or a bit under 20 as well. So even if it's under 21 but over 20, I'll still keep it as is. And stuff. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. And let's hope this time it doesn't clunk out, guys. I apologize for that last time. Anyway, she realizes that it's 8:54 in the morning, and she realizes that she's still on New York time and stuff. And then she uses her watch to get all caught up with the others. And then basically what happens is, it goes to where and then it goes to then TK goes and it goes to where TK is, and he goes out of his apartment, and then basically what happens is he realizes that he forgot about Patamon and stuff. Well, at first it goes to where Kari is, and then she's wanting Ganemon to get into the bag, and then Ganemon's saying that no one was building the day and blah blah blah, and then she's saying a beautiful canoe. Then basically Kari's wanting Ganemon to get into the bag, and she's saying nothing there and stuff, and she stuffs her in the bag and stuff. And then TK kind of does the same thing with Patamon and stuff, but when he's fidgeting in his back, then Patamon's fidgeting in his backpack saying that he's gotta hurry up because his gym socks from yesterday are in the backpack. Oh my god. And then it goes into where Yoli is with in her parents' convenience store, and then she's saying that she's bringing lots of food for everyone for a picnic that she's having with the computer club. And then basically what happens is and then after that, when they're walking out, Poramon's wanting Yoli to stop because she's in an emergency, and she's wondering, and then Yoli's wondering what Poramon's talking about, and then Poramon says that basically sitting on his cold blood, getting all musty, and what's giving off such a foul smell, and then basically Yoli sits several eggs, and then Poramon goes like, "You!" And then TK saying that he agrees with Poramon, you can spell it all the way from there. And then basically what happens is, after that is, Yoli said that she guesses that the mayonnaise must have gone bad and stuff. And then basically they start like crouching and walking into the school because this episode kind of takes place on a Saturday, so they're not supposed to be at school on the Saturday that they're there, and that's why they were crouching and stuff. And then Yoi's basically saying that listen, she knows that it's Saturday, they're not supposed to be at school, but there's nobody around for miles. Um, for miles, she refuses to crouch and and stuff, and then they get into the computer lab, and then they open the digiport, and then they're about to head into the digital world to have the picnic, and then Amy shows up, and then she's wondering what they're doing, and then Tika and Kari are happy to see her, and then after that, and then basically what happens after that is Mimi, um, hi to Tika and Kari, and um, then Tika and Kari are introducing me to Davis, Yoli, and Cody, and then uh, basically, I guess I could mention it. I believe I mentioned this earlier when I did the character bio video. When I did the before I started talking about the new main characters, I explained to you guys what the characters for the old season's development was. Mimi's parents moved to New York and stuff. I just That's partially because of the incidences that happened during the third arc when they were fighting Roachmon and his Digimon army in the human world, back when Lilymon was fighting Dark Tyrannomon and stuff. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, continuing on, she's wondering, then Tika and Kari are wondering when she got there, and then she said that her plane just landed this morning. She was popping by the school, so she thought she'd have to stop by for a peek for old time's sake. And then basically what happens is she realizes that someone had left the gate open, and then Davis says that that was them. They're planning to, since it was Saturday, they're planning to have a picnic in the digital world. And then Mimi's surprised about that because she hasn't been into the digital world in a long time, and she's wondering if she can go with them. That's mainly because she hasn't been to the digital world since the end of the first season and the kind of the beginning of the second. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, and then they saying that they didn't bring enough sodas. Lily said that that's okay, and then Davis said that they didn't bring enough sodas and stuff. And then they said like they can share their sodas with Mimi and stuff. And they go into the digital world. And then when they're in there, Mimi's saying that the digital world hasn't changed at all. And then she's wondering if she'll see Palmon again. And then basically what happens is this little funny image of Palmon popping out comes up, and then Mimi finds out about the Digimon Emperor, and then David said that he feeds the control fire to turn the Digimon into his head to take over the digital world, yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. And then this image of the Digimon Emperor shows up on the screen with all these control fires and stuff. And then Jolie saying that so far every time they came to the digital world is to destroy a control spire, but since it's Saturday, they figured they'd just come here for a quick picnic and relax and stuff. And then they're having their picnic, and then later on, Hawkmon's wondering what Armadillo is eating, and then after that, well, first Yoli takes out a chocolate rice bowl, and then Mimi kind of gets ecstatic because she hadn't had one since she was a kid. Oh my god! And then then Yoli's wondering what Hawkmon's gonna have, and then the Hawkmon said that he'll have whatever Armadillo is having, and then basically she said that he's having sushi and stuff, and then basically he says excellent, like one sushi please, and then he throws it, but Cody doesn't want him to throw it, and then it starts rolling away, and then Hawkmon starts chasing after it, and then basically what happens after that is Yoli's telling Hawkmon to come back because it's just a California roll, and then he makes a joke about that, saying, "Yeah, it's really all like that, California," and stuff like that. And then Mimi starts getting worried because she doesn't think they should be out in the digital world on their own. And then she starts looking for them, and then she falls down, and then they enter this part of the digital world that's known as the Night Forest, and then basically what happens is they notice that there's a control spire in the area, and then the Hawkmon says that means that the Digimon Emperor is in control of the area and stuff. And then basically what happens is then the Gekamons and Otamamons show up, and then Mimi's thinking that they're not gonna hurt them because they're her friends and stuff. And then it started, and then Hawkmon's saying that basically they don't look too friendly, like not while they're wearing those dark rings around their legs and stuff. And then they start attacking them, and then in the next scene, then Lily's like, gosh, these are your friends. I hate to see your enemies. And then basically she says that it's not their fault, and she's saying that she wishes Palmon was there to protect her and stuff. And then Palmon uses her poison ivy to grab them and stuff. And then when she and Mimi meet back up again, they're really happy to see each other because if you guys remember back to my last video for the first season, they didn't actually leave on the best of terms because Palmon was kind of hiding from Mimi because she didn't want to say goodbye and stuff. So, but they had to because of the portal to the digital world being closed and stuff. So they kind of. They kind of had no choice to leave, as I stated before. And then they're saying that they're happy to see each other and stuff. And then Hawkmon's saying that please stop crying if you continue to be happy about it. I'll continue to start crying and stuff. And then Mimi's saying that her hair is caught in Talon's vines, and then Talon says her vines are cut in her hair, and then they say one, two, three, and then basically they pull out, and then basically Talon is saying that the area that they're in is called the Night Forest, and it's being controlled by the Digimon Emperor. Now, speaking of that, they go into where the Digimon first they go. Speaking of that, later on it goes into where the Digimon Emperor is, and then he said, what a great way to spend a weekend. Getting rid of unwanted weeds in my garden. And then he's like, Wormmon. And then Wormmon's like, yes, master? And then he's wondering who the Digimon du jour is. And then he says, then Wormmon says the Roachmon brothers. Now, since the Roachmons are kind of new characters, I'll put that in their names in the description and stuff. Oh my god, they're basically Digimon that look like cockroaches and stuff. Oh my god, that's just disgusting. Oh my god. And their two attacks are even more disgusting. Like, well, one of them is, but the other one is effective. And then it goes into where Mimi is, and then she's saying that they have to destroy the control fire, and she says that's no problem. She's been living in New York. Compared to getting a taxi, that'll be easy. And then basically what happens is after that, by the way, after this video, we'll have 2 more videos to make before they find out the true. After this one, we'll have 2 more videos to make before they find out the true identity of the Digimon Emperor and stuff. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, continuing on, then Yoli and Mimi try contacting Davis and the others with Yoli's D terminal, and then he said that there's no answer, and then the Roachmon brothers show up, and they're like, no answer, you're question. And then basically what happens, oh man, as I stated before, the Roachmon brothers special attacks are known as yard sale bombs and garbage dump. Now the garbage dump one is really gross. It's basically they're throwing all this kinds of trash on them. The yard sale bombs one I don't mind that much, but the garbage dump one I don't like that one very much. Anyway, then the Roachmon brothers show up, like I said, and then Mimi and Yoli are freaking out, and they're like, roaches? And then Palmon and I'm gonna say the Roachmon brothers, and then one of them is saying, I thought he said there was a bunch of kids. One of the Roachmon twin brothers is telling his other brother that he thought he told them that there were a bunch of kids. And then he said, so sorry, I heard wrong. And it's too long out to be. And then basically then basically what happens after that is you're always wondering if the Roachmon brothers always argue like they do, and then basically they're saying that they don't argue, and then one of the Roachmon brothers is saying that they should use a garbage dump attack, and the other one is basically saying that they'll just use his yard sale bomb and they won't even have to bargain. Oh my god! And then basically what happens is then Mimi's like, that is it! How about neither? And then basically what happens after that is they're saying that they're not gonna kill him again, stay out of it and stuff. And then basically what happens after that is me saying that it's just a suggestion, and then they decide to use both attacks at the same time, and then they use the garbage attack, and then me gets upset because the garbage ended up on a designer blouse of hers. Oh my god! And then basically what happens is after that, they start running and running, and then Mimi's wanting Palmon to Digivolve, but she said that she can't until the control spire is destroyed. And then all these things start falling from the sky, and that's their yard sale bombs attack. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. And then after that, they start arguing with each other, and then basically, the Roachmon brothers start arguing with each other, and then Yoli says that her brothers, they don't really get along very well. She said that she get along very well with her sister. She was someone like me, and then she has this weird little daydream, and then Hawkmon breaks her out of the daydream, and then basically what happens is after that, basically what happens after that is it goes to the scene where they're armored digivolving, and then Hawkmon armored digivolves to Haltamon, and then after that, he says that armored digivolving thing is quite fashionable and stuff. And then basically what happens after that is she said that she got an idea, and then Yoli says she wants to hear what the idea is. And then she's saying that the Roachmon don't seem too smart. She can use them to destroy the tower. And then she does. And then after that, they crash into the tower. And then Palmon's wondering now. And then Mimi says now as well. And then basically it goes to the scene where they're digivolving the normal way. And then Palmon digivolves to Pokemon and uses their needle spray attack and manages to destroy the control spire and stuff like that. And then after that, they pick up the Davis and Cody and the others pick up this signal on the Digivice, on the D-terminal, and then Cody says that that's a good thing, it means they're okay, and they manage to destroy the control spire in the area. And then it goes into where the Roachmon are and stuff. Like, first the Digimon Emperor says that they destroyed another one of his spires. Talk about a waste of a weekend, and then he's telling Wormmon that he's going home and lock up when he's done and stuff. And then basically, then it goes to where Mimi and Yoli are, and they're saying, Mimi's thinking that they'll get along really well, but it turns out that they hate each other even more. They started fighting and stuff. And then the Gekomon start running to where they are and stuff, and the Togemon says that she'll protect the area now, and she can count on her and stuff. And then Mimi says that she's always counted on her. And then basically, Davis is wondering who that is, and then basically Yoli is saying that that's Mimi's Digimon Togemon, and then basically Davis is saying to Togemon that she should call them if they need them, if she needs them and stuff, and she's telling him not to make her cry because rubbing her eyes hurts too much, which is understandable because she's a cactus and stuff, so rubbing her eyes would hurt a bit. I get that out of the way. Anyway, then they go out of the digital world, and then Mimi starts to leave to where it is, and then basically what happens is Yoli basically says that after that, she's saying that she says that basically when she gets older, she wants to be just like Mimi and stuff, and then she's intrigued by that, and then she says the perfecto word that Yoli always says, and then that's kind of where the episode stops. So if you guys like this video on YouTube, just please give it the real best you guys can, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep it digital, and one more thing before I end it, After this video, we'll have 2 more videos to make before we find out the true identity of the Digimon Emperor. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, like I said before, guys, keep it digital.